Yes, our Mondays, man. It's like freaking Garfield, man. He hates Monday. How you guys doing over on Spotify and iTunes? Or Apple Podcasts, whatever. Hey, guys, over in the YouTube and Facebook, and we are live, baby. We are live. Oh, man, something going on with Hollywood, man, doing 2 live shows instead of the premiere. But today we're going to be talking about motorcycle clubs, how they are affected by the criminal justice reform happening. But first, make sure you hit pound rock on and hit that like button and all that good stuff. Also, don't forget to join the Discord server, baby. Yes, the Discord server. We had a ball over there last night, and I'll actually put that in the comment section. Click on that link, you get over there and stuff. How you doing, Mindy, over on Facebook? But we had a great conversation, man. It started out with myself and Little Mama, then Big D joins in, Raccoon. Everybody joined in, man. We even had 2 youngsters in there, and boy, that was awesome to see. Great motorcycling talk as well as everything else that we talked about. So make sure you go over there and join. You'll have some good conversations with people. We got a ton of rooms over there. I even opened up the Insane Throttle Strip Club in there, man. Go see you some strippers. Put some strippers in there. Let's have fun. That's what I say. That's what it's all about, especially after the freaking snowstorm we had in northern Illinois. I know it was all over the place, but damn, man, it was like I got China Doll out there, I got my kid out there, I'm using the freaking snowblower while they're shoveling. Yeah, of course, Hollywood had to use the snowblower instead of them. I ain't over there gonna push all that snow. What do you think I'm doing? No way. I give myself a heart attack out there. Hell no, man. But I'm sure you guys got hit pretty good. Whew. Yeah, it was something else, man. Something else. That snowstorm sucked. Sucked a big weasel. But anyway, got a pretty good show going on today. We're going to be talking about, again, this criminal justice reform. And I have to say, where the hell are you, A-Bait and everybody else? Why ain't you in on these conversations? You guys should be up there front and center, freaking testifying about motorcycle club profiling, biker profiling, sneaking into the bill, because they got this crap that is pretty much they got in. They got everything they wanted into these bills. Illinois is about to have one signed, and I didn't see anything in there regarding bikers, profiling, and all that good stuff. So I say, where the hell were you? Get into some sync. Get into the know. Help us out here, man. I know Motorcycle Rights Foundation, they're working on getting that one thing reintroduced. I believe it is the House version of it, because all that stuff that happened with COVID and stuff, so they didn't get things passed. 2020, it was a bummer of a year, man. You guys got to agree with that one. So stuff is slowed down over there, but it is wildfire when it comes to the states, man. I know New York and stuff, they freaking revised their deal. I guess they didn't like all that extreme stuff that they put in it. But one good thing that is coming out of these bills, and a lot of people are saying, well, Hollywood, why are you thinking socialism? I ain't thinking socialism, man. You know, I like to see what all bills are, and I look at it from a bill prospect, and I don't try to get the political, okay, this is a Democrat introducing it, this is a Republican. I don't care about that. I want to know what's in the bill. One of the things that really got me, and I really think that is cool, is in some of these bills, they are doing it where cops are being held liable for their actions. See, right now, cops get away with everything. They cannot be sued personally. One thing I like about this is if you take out that protection, they'll stop acting like jerks, if you ask me. Now they're going to be on Front and Center Street, where maybe that will change their behavior. Because everybody knows you start going after them personally, they're like, oh man, that could hurt me in my pocket. And let's admit, we got a story coming up where a cop handcuffed a 9-year-old girl. 9 years old. And, you know, she was getting squirmy. What 9-year-old wouldn't, man? They're scared to freaking death. A cop just freaking handcuffed them. So, yeah, they're going to be crying and squirming and stuff. Guess what the hell they did? They pepper sprayed her. A 9-year-old kid, a baby, they pepper sprayed. You're kidding me, right? Are you doing that, dog? How the hell do you pepper spray a 9-year-old baby? That's out of hand. You know, I do get it that you do need to have cops. But you need to have good cops with some damn common sense. Or we'll delve into anarchy. That's fine and dandy. But stories like this, stories like Corey Graff's Wall of Shame, how you doing, Tim and Facebook and everybody else I haven't said hi to on this. But, you know, it's just like clubs. You have some bad apples that do some bad stuff, and next thing you know, the whole club is a bunch of crapheads, according to law enforcement. You get listed on these DOJ criminal list. As far as Texas, you get on the Tex gang list, man. They just put you on there. You don't know what the hell's going on. Sad state of affairs. Sad state of affairs. You get put on something, you don't know what's going on. You don't have no right to fight back, no right to any damn thing, no judicial review. You just on that. Just on it. James says the stream keeps buffering. It has to be on your end, James. I know a lot of guys are having problems with snow and all that good stuff, you know. But it looks good on my end, I know. But anyway, Big D in the house. Hell, I have been upgraded from asshole to craphead. Well, you know, Big D, if it fits. Anyway, yeah, how did you do that? It's not cool, man. Not cool. But let's take a look at some of this stuff that they're talking about. Let's just give a little sweeping overview and stuff. This is the Marshall Project. Colorado passed the final version of the sweeping changes in June. You know, it's got some more stuff, you know, above it, but it's just, you know, chit-chat, if you ask me. Including one drawing national attention, and this is the one I'm talking about, is police officers who violate people's civil rights can be held personally responsible in state court. They can't use the defense that experts say has stymied many efforts to hold police to account. Qualified immunity. That is getting stripped away. Now, it would be interesting to know, and I know this has to do with a battery, excessive force and stuff, but what about all the profiling, say, in Texas? Say that incident where a bandito had a legal concealed carry permit, and the cop arrested him because he had a gun, which was legal, by the way, because he was, quote, unquote, air quote, a gang member. Uncool. It was actually overturned in the appellate court, which, by the way, if you don't know right now, go over to motorcycleprofilingproject.com. Big D has a killer video podcast going on over there. It's only available through the website. It's $5 a month to help support the effort. And you get interviews with MC members that have been going through this. The first one was about Waco. Great stuff over there. Go over there and support motorcycleprofilingproject.com and listen in. But the qualified immunity, could you imagine if now that cop was held responsible for being a schmuck? I love it. I love it. And yes, some of this stuff comes from a extreme left, wing view. But hey, it's a good damn thing because we face this stuff all the time. All the time. So I really like this deal where they're trying to pull qualified immunity. Some legal experts are praising the new law. Hollywood is. Colorado has passed what is, for the moment, the gold standard reform. A senior attorney at the Institute for Justice, a libertarian nonprofit, quote, these laws are changing the status quo as to when and if there are consequences for bad behavior. Hell yeah. But of course, it's drawn fire from police unions. Now we got to give the other side here, which say qualified immunity is essential to protect their members from being sued for doing their jobs. So you're telling me that a 9-year-old baby girl was handcuffed and pepper sprayed? That's their jobs. That's what you're telling me. No, it don't work that way. Or how about when your cops give some beatdowns? That's doing their job? No, thank you. At least one insurance company is trying to come up with a plan that would protect cops from having to make personal payments if they lose in court. Of course they are. Because they're making more money in premiums. They're jacking up their insurance rates on the deal. There's always a way around it, but at least somebody put it out there. Good law here. Now, if you're wondering where qualified immunities come from, that was in 67 with the dumb Supreme Court. They're such dummies nowadays, aren't they? You know what? They have so many cases for gun rights, they still won't take it up because that, I can't say what I was going to call him, John Roberts. He don't want to take it up. He's useless, that guy. They couldn't be sued if they were acting in good faith. You know what? They ain't acting in good faith, baby. Not when you're friggin' handcuffing a 9-year-old kid. That's ludicrous. Ludicrous, I say. Now, we have a guest coming into the show. Look at that. She's like late and stuff, but it happens. We're going to have China Doll coming in and sitting with us. Go ahead and sit down, dummy. She wanted to come in and say hi to everybody.
What is this about cuffing a 9-year-old girl?
You'll see it happen. But while she gets set up and stuff, we're going to keep on going on here. Now, this is out of WTTW. Parties behind bill to end cash bail in Illinois say it can be a model for other states. Illinois, always on there. And look at that. That's Cook County Jail, baby. Oh, yes. Cell Block 10. It's something else. That's what I can say. I'm not in the chat room with you. You can look at it to see if anybody's saying hi and stuff, because I can't tell. Some driving forces behind new legislation that will abolish bail in Illinois. Believe the bill could be used as a blueprint. You guys are friggin' crazy in Illinois, man, and I am here. We're in occupied territory, as I call it, and they're crazy out in Chicago. Chicago runs the whole damn deal here in Illinois, but it's become one of the first states to eliminate cash bail in January of 2023. Now, I agree on some of that and disagree on other parts of that. One of the deals that I do disagree about is you have to go by the seriousness of a crime. Now, what we got what's called I-bonds here in Illinois, so it depends on your crime if you're going to get that. But I cannot see, serious stuff being a no cash bail deal. And quote, and this is from Robert Peters. Oh my God, he sounds like a Peter, like a friggin' pecker, out of Chicago, who sponsored the bill, said during a press call, "We cannot cede who is allowed to define public safety for us." Interesting. For too long, we've allowed law enforcement to tell us what it means to have a safe community. Well, maybe not burning buildings or breaking windows or any of that kind of good stuff. I don't know, man. I don't think that's too safe, even though many of them don't live in our community to begin with. So I think the first part about trying to pass transformative pieces of legislation like this is that organizations, legislator, and folks who are working on policy understand it. Yeah. So, what do you think of this no bail stuff, China? And by the way, hi, China.
Good morning.
You know what? You were supposed to wake up early.
I know, but I woke up at 10 till, but I had to put my face on.
Your face.
I didn't want to walk in here looking all stupid.
Boy, that ain't hard for you to do.
No, it ain't. It really ain't.
We're going to have to go over to the Hollywood and China Doll show background because now we can both be seen.
Hey.
But what do you think about this no cash bail?
Okay, I got one question about that, though. Because I did read about some of that, but the only question...
Oh my God, she read.
I did. The only question I have, does it depend on the issue at hand? Like, does it depend on what they're being arrested for, or is it just in a hole?
Can you imagine that pedophile or something like that getting cash bail? Out in California, whew. John and Heather's show. How you guys doing? We are first timers. Hey, I'm a first timer too.
Me too.
Anyway, can you imagine they're out there letting them being released early?
No. There needs to be no cash bail for pedophiles. No.
So does that? That is. How do you do that? How do you give no cash bail to them morons?
They need to stay in jail, them pedophiles. They can't be left back out on the street. They can't. No. It's like an unwritten rule. They need to stay behind bars.
Right.
Because that's nasty.
Now, you work in an industry where you got to deal with law enforcement.
Daily.
What are they thinking about this? And what do you think about my perspective of them being held accountable civilly?
The officers that come into my place of business are extremely ticked off over it. A lot of them said that there's going to be a lot of police that actually either retire early or quit because of it, because they don't feel they should be held responsible.
So they shouldn't be held responsible for their actions. But let's take a look here. I'm going to take a look at what this happened to this baby girl out here. Let's get it loaded up.
It's freezing out.
Now, this is a video. It shows a Rochester, New York.
3:30. Police are responding to Avenue B in Rochester for a report of a family trouble call.
During that time, the officers were made aware that a 9-year-old female was suicidal. She indicated that she wanted
Now
to kill
she's
herself,
suicidal.
and she wanted to kill her mom. And she was just upset.
As you can see in the video, the officer was trying to get in contact with the girl. At one point, things appeared to be calm. Police wanted to get the girl to Rochester General Hospital to get her assistance. The officer is heard telling the child he wants to get her some help.
What is going on? How can I help?
And the officer told her that he wanted to help her. But the young girl was obviously upset.
Remember, this is
over
9-year-old.
what transpired, and a number of things happened while the officer was doing that.
Once the mom intervened in the incident is when things seemed to escalate. Police told the mom to go inside and made numerous attempts to get the girl in the police car. The child was unacceptable.
Forward.
I'm not going to stand here and tell you that for a 9-year-old to have to be pepper sprayed is okay. It's not.
Hell no, it's not.
It's who we are as a department.
Mayor Warren says she was heartbroken looking at the video, as she is a mom to a 10-year-old daughter herself.
Have to understand compassion, empathy. When you have a child that is suffering in this way and calling out for her dad, I saw my baby's face in her face.
The mayor says they want to be transparent with the community. That's why the body camera video was released to the public within.
It needs to be released. It needs to be released. So this is the kind of stuff I believe criminal justice reform should take care of.
Now, nowhere in there did she make any sort of statement of any kind that she wanted to harm her family.
It's even if she did, what 9-year-old doesn't? If they get
What 9-year-old does not hate their parents at one point or the other?
Well, you know, mine doesn't. They hate you, but not me. But it's serious stuff here. So I believe them cops should have been personally liable for that.
Yes.
Now, again, where are you, A-Mate? Where? Why ain't you out there getting us in this police reform bill? Now, with Illinois, it's too late because now they're waiting to have the governor sign the damn thing. But these laws are happening all over the country, and we need some representation when it comes to biker rights. Bikers need rights.
I agree.
Sad stuff, man. As I would say, sad state of affairs. That's Little Mama's new thing. Oh, I feel for L-Dog, baby. Sad state of affairs.
Sad state of affairs. L-Dog. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Now, listen to this story.
Okay.
You know, we'll do biker news tomorrow, but I felt this is a very important subject here. A New York City, and this is choreographs Wall of Shame, by the way. A New York City police officer is charged not for having, but for producing child porn.
A cop got busted with child porn.
No, producing it.
Making it.
What a sick puppy. Sick puppy. You know what I always say is when, they get caught, put them on Main Street and let the parents get to them.
I agree.
Defendant allegedly targeted minors on Twitter. Oh, Twitter! I wonder if it violates their terms of service because there is a lawsuit against them right now where a mother was begging to get their underage kid off of it that was coerced into pornography. And they say it didn't violate her ban. So I'm wondering, I'm just asking, he targeted minors on Twitter and convinced them to send him sexually explicit photos and videos. Yes. It always seems when I got a wall of shame that it has one of these freaks in there. Freaks, I tell you. Anyway, a criminal complaint was filed in federal court in Central Islip, charging Carmine Simpson, you freak. I hope he gets a Raymond when he gets the freaking the jails. What is that, Rikers?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, you watch that Law and Order, man. You should know. This is New York. See, in Cook County, it's Cook County.
Yeah.
But this should be Rikers. The charges relate to sexually explicit images and videos of children that the defendant requested and received from minors from Twitter. He was arrested and made his initial appearance via video conference. This is when justice really comes involved, when you get a cop that's bad behind the bars. That's sick puppy here.
That ain't gonna end well.
Now, how would this law really affect this dude? I think he should have everything taken away from him.
I agree 100%.
And I think the police department should also be held responsible for, because he's working under their authority. Now, one good thing I have to say is I agree with, and Big D actually brought this up in the Discord conversation, was we should do away with municipal departments because they're not held liable by the voters, and go to a sheriff type of deal, because sheriffs are elected representatives and are accountable to the people. Get rid of all these freaking municipal departments and go sheriff, if you ask me. It's a lot easier that way. They quote, and I'll just read this and we'll go move on here. Instead of protecting the community as a sworn police officer, the defendant has preyed upon the sexually exploited, the most vulnerable members, stating, acting United States Attorney Dujamani. The protection of innocent children is a priority for the Department of Justice, and this office will continue to make every effort. If they were trying to make every effort, why didn't they catch him sooner?
Yeah, why didn't they?
They're sick puppies, man. Sick puppies. We do need, what do you guys think about the criminal justice reform? I'm just pissed off that we didn't get any of our stuff in there, because this is the perfect ripe time. Everybody's Tim says morning China in the Facebook, but this is it's ripe right now for all these laws happening across the country to get our issues put in there. I think the first thing we need to do is get the Texas one hit, even though they ain't gonna friggin' bring this kind of stuff up. They're like friggin', and I hate to say Texas, man, they're a bunch of yahoos out there sometimes, man. They're a bunch of, they jump behind freaking these cops faster than fast. Imagine if the Waco Twin Peaks thing happened, say, in Illinois, and they had this law where over 177 people were arrested for no reason whatsoever. But they had this law in Illinois. Now, that idiot Swanson, your propaganda idiot, would have been held liable. The cops would have been held liable personally. The cops knew it was going to pop off, so they would have been held liable. I don't think they would have done that. They wouldn't have made that kind of move. That's why it's important to get into these issues and get to know these issues. And I know people get, they're shell-shocked because of the no cash bail. When you first heard of it, you were shell-shocked, I bet.
Yeah, I was.
Until you got into knowing what the hell it was talking about.
Yeah.
What fears do you think people actually have about this?
To be honest with you, I think it's like a 50-50 on the fence thing. I don't think a lot of people, there's people out there that aren't going to really care.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got the other side. They're going to be like, oh, great, no cash bail. So, whatever I do wrong, I'm not getting out.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops that I see on a regular, they flat out said that they don't feel they should be held responsible for anything, and that law enforcement is going to lose a lot of people.
Right.
Which, why would you quit your job over just one rule, one law?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, that's because they're finally being held to account. They're scared. A lot of law enforcement are saying, well, these politicians are making my life harder. The problem is you got cops out there violating civil rights of people.
Yeah, all the time.
And now they're being held to account. They got video.
Yeah, they have to wear
these. Yeah, they got video of these incidences.
Yep.
And it's no more, hey, protect this cop and protect that cop. They can't use the blue wall excuse anymore.
Well, and they can't use my camera wasn't working, because now it's going to be mandatory.
I think they should be like motion activated or whatever the hell happens. If they step out of the police car, you got to video them.
Yeah, I agree.
You might actually catch, because cops, I hear, they love getting Hummers and their cruisers.
You might catch a little something extra.
You might get a little extra on that camera.
Imagine the chief going through that or something. Would that count as porn?
Right. We do have one story that I wanted to get to with this deal. And that is the DEA bus multi-state drug ring out of the Daily Independent. This was by Henry Colby House. Where the hell do these people get their names?
I have no idea.
You know what? It's just like Canada, okay? They're not supposed to be talking French when Hollywood's doing the damn news. Even though I'm reading their newspaper, they need to have Hollywood in mind when they write these damn articles. I can't pronounce friggin' French. What am I, j'avoue or what? I know about French kisses. That's all I know about.
French toast.
Yeah, French toast, right.
Yeah, French fries.
Anyway, a suspected president of the Southern White Boys Motorcycle Club, an affiliate of the Aryan Brotherhood. Now, see, that's where people get screwed up. They'll just throw Aryan Brotherhood out there. You got the Fed one, you got the Texas one. There's not a lot of real Aryan Brotherhood out there. A lot of people don't understand that. Is in custody following an investigation spearheaded by the Boyd County-based DEA, consisting of federal officers with investigators from the Russell Police Department. I bet they were like freaked out, the Russell Police Department. That sounds like one of the backwood places, man. It's just like when they were giving me problems here, and I was like, man, you Barney Five, dude. Did you see her face when I said that police chief? I was all pissed off.
Her jaw dropped.
You Barney Five idiots? What are you doing? Anyway, over the course of the investigation, drug officers seized 2 pounds of crystal meth. Now, I think anybody that deals in crystal meth, they're scumbags. You're not only destroying the person's life that is doing it, but the whole family's.
Exactly.
That's messed up, crystal meth. An ounce of fentanyl. Holy cow. Several hundred doses of oxycodone, Xanax. What is it with Xanax? People get high on that or something?
Yeah, people do. That's why around, I don't know about everywhere else, but here in Illinois, it's almost impossible to get a prescription for Xanax.
My God.
Because
man.
people are selling it.
My God.
They sell it just like the Oxy and all that stuff.
Right. Well, they got busted. $11,000 in cash. Ooh. Why don't they ever freaking separate their cash from the deal?
That's stupidity.
That's just like gambling. I allegedly had some dealings in gambling when I was a kid and stuff like that, Cocos. You never keep your receipts with the money.
Separate it. Nope, it's got to be separated.
It's got to be separated. What's wrong with you people out there? My God, separate your stuff, use your friggin' brain, because technology nowadays is ludicrous. You can't do a lot of stuff that we used to do.
No.
No, you can't do it.
There's too much of a trail.
Yeah, well, damn right, man, there's too much of a trail. That's like when your place was robbed, okay?
Yeah,
You know what? Number one, you guys are dumb at your work.
Don't say you guys.
Well, you're part of that company, so you're dumb. Anyway, you don't have freaking cameras outside. You have them inside.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't have them outside.
Nope.
So you don't know what the hell's going on outside.
Nope.
So this dude, and you know what? He's my hero. He really is. He's my hero.
How?
Dude nonchalantly freaking walks out of the friggin' after robbing these dudes, walks out like nothing happens.
Yeah.
Walks past the fire department. That's where they got him on camera.
Yeah.
See, there's cameras all over the damn place.
There's cameras pretty much around this whole town.
Yeah. But you schlucks
don't have any outside.
Right, you're schlucks.
But there's a reason being for that why we don't have them outside.
So your female associates, which is every one of yous, were what, giving freaking head in the parking lot? Is that why they don't got the cameras out there?
No. The reason why my place
I know you sick puppies, well not you, but I know your freaking co-workers are out there sucking schlong. I know they are.
They might be.
You cannot tell me they're not.
They might be. But that's not why we don't have cameras.
Well, then why is it?
We don't have cameras because management has chosen that when there is a drive-off, instead of writing it off and sending it to corporate office, the management team, the two of them, pay for the drive-off. And here is why. Because the less drive-offs we have at our place of business, the bigger their bonus is.
Okay, that's, you know what? I want to get into the issue of, I know, and what's with it over there? Why is she hiring all ugly women, man?
I don't know.
I walk in there and I want to throw up in my mouth.
Half the time, half the employees there are recovering addicts. So I think she's waiting outside Rosecrans to hire people.
And you know what? They got herpes over there. They got cooties.
Yeah, we do have that one.
It's cooties over there.
It's some nasty business.
It's like freaking, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep, and she ain't afraid to let you know.
Hell no.
She ain't telling her sex partners, but she likes to tell everybody else.
You know how messed up is that? You know what? Somebody should punch her right in the mouth.
Tempting as it is.
That's some nasty stuff. What's with these women? You know what? You're responsible for telling me what the hell's going on with these women nowadays. Because you guys are a bunch of schlucks.
I ain't like that.
Sometimes you are a schluck.
Okay, yeah. I agree, sometimes.
You don't freaking temper tantrums.
Like I'm 5.
Like you're 5.
Like when I threw the,
You threw a freaking shovel at my truck. Are you stupid?
I did. I threw a shovel at your truck. I was mad. What?
That was freaking stupid. How you doing, Sea Ray Fish?
What? You told me to go inside and get the keys, and I'm like, well, you're walking in there. Why can't you get the keys?
Because you're a woman.
And you said,
a man asks you something to do, and you're a wife especially, you go do what the husband wants you to do. It's even biblical. It says in the Bible, you are to do what the man says. I am the head of the household.
Where the hell does that say that?
It is in the Bible. And not to mention, I got one up on you. I'm Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always Hollywood's way.
It's about Hollywood.
Always. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. So I got mad and chucked a shovel at his truck.
You chucked a shovel at my baby Silverado.
So then I come out and I throw the keys at him, and he looks at me and goes, "You ain't never throwing a shovel at my truck again." I said, "Whatever."
I wanted to, you know what? It was like a foot of snow, and I wanted to bury you.
He wanted to throw me in it.
I wanted to bury you. I was gonna dig out the snow and bury you in it. And then, you know, when it's melted, hey, man, I got a freaking icicle out here. I don't know what happened. Maybe she's a cave girl. I don't know, man.
Cave girl.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would have passed for a cave girl.
You know what? I really believe. Yeah, see, it's in the fine print of the marriage license, according to Greg. Women do what the man has to say.
What the hell? It ain't it ain't in no fine print and no marriage license.
This ain't a 50-50 deal.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
you. No.
All right, then it's 75 for me, 25 for you.
Don't you freaking wish.
Yep,
Don't
sometimes
you
I do.
freaking wish.
Sometimes I do.
That ain't ever happening, man. I ain't one that has my balls in your purse like a lot of these new jacks do.
Yeah. Yeah.
My balls hang, and they hang good and low, man, I have to say. You know, even though they're getting a little wrinkly now, I'm getting old and stuff.
I don't think your listeners want to hear about your balls.
I don't know, man. Our balls are the ones that get wrinkly, and your guys' face get wrinkly.
It's from all the times your balls hit them.
Well, sure. Sure. So what is it up with you guys? You know what, you guys... Oh, by the way, our segment usually ends at, 30 minutes, but now I got China Doll in here, and I'm bumping on her. Because, you know what, one of these days, women are going to understand that you guys are freaking... you're not doing biblical stuff here, man. You're really not. You're not cool.
I'm cool.
No. What are you going to say when you see the Almighty and he asks you, why didn't you listen to Hollywood? Like I said.
Because it goes in one ear and out the other?
Is that why you guys are called airheads?
Pretty much. It just blows right through.
And like Jeffrey says, his balls are so low, I tuck my left on one in my sock. Yes.
You gotta tuck one in your sock?
Yeah, he must be old.
Wow.
It's just like women's titties, man. They're always hanging down to their freaking kneecaps.
Not mine, because I barely have any.
Well, we know that. You're the chairman and...
CEO and founder of the Little Titty Committee.
Yes, you're flat. You're all nipple. You're all nipple. What the hell's with that, man? It's like, hey, China, man, take that off. I want to get all freaking, excited and stuff. Next thing I know, I see nipple. It's like, what the hell's with this, man? It's like freaking, a flat deal with just a little nipple sticking out. What the hell is with that? What can I do with that?
Nothing.
I can't even put my pecker between there, man. It's like sliding on a board with you.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
I can't even freaking put them together.
Okay, remember, this is your show, not our nightly show.
And?
Oh, so we're bringing our show to your show right now, huh?
Yes, this is kind of the stuff they get on the Hollywood and China Doll show.
This is very much like what we would get on our show.
We talk a little more ripe over on our other show,
Good morning. Aren't y'all glad you just heard about his wiener and my boobs?
My wiener is worth talking about, okay? I'm proud of the pecker. I don't know, man. I got to get rich so I to buy you boobs.
No, I don't want fake boobs.
I think you need them.
No, I don't. I like my little boobies.
I think you need big boobs. You need something where I can ride in between because this flatboard stuff ain't working.
Well, go talk to Donna.
Oh, Donna. Ooh,
she
boy.
got boobs.
Oh, yes, she does. Yes, she does. Anyway, what are we talking about tonight on the Hollywood and China Doll show?
Sexual positions that make you last longer.
That's a good one, ain't it?
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
All I know is all those positions we talk about.
Half of them, no.
I'm a half-pump chump, man. I have to admit it. I'm proud of it. I'm a half-pump chump. I got to do what I got to do, and I'm out of there. That's what most men need to understand, that the sex is for a man. It ain't for a woman.
It is too.
No, it is not.
It is too.
You guys are baby makers. We are the ones who give you the stuff to make babies. We're supposed to sit there and enjoy, and you guys are supposed to lay there like a board or a log and just take what's coming. So that if I'm a busy man,
Boring sex.
if I'm a busy man, I got to get in and I got to get out. That's the way it works with me.
Yeah, that is how it works with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to get in, get out, and get back in the studio.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, just like you
That's
leave.
why they invented dildos for you guys.
And that's okay, because the next time you do that, you're just going to be blue balling it.
What do you mean blue balling it?
I ain't going to finish.
Oh!
Because I'm going to have to be somewhere.
Right.
You know.
See, that's where you going against God's word. You have to take care of the husband. That includes, taking care of him sexually.
Yeah. So is there somewhere written in the, is that written in the fine print on the marriage license too?
Yes. You guys didn't read.
Nope. I just signed it away.
You just signed away your life. The problem with us when we sign a marriage license, we're just leasing the pink taco, okay? We just lease that thing. Because you guys are expensive as hell to buy.
Yes, we are.
Over time, it's cheaper to lease it and trade it in for a new model.
Really?
Yes.
Does that mean I'm being traded?
It's just like a new car.
Am I being traded to a new team? What team am I going to?
I don't know, man. You play for both teams. See, you play both sides of the spectrum and stuff.
Yeah.
And that ain't cool, man. No, it actually is pretty cool. You see her down there alligating her, and it's like, yeah, Hollywood's liking this.
You nasty.
I know. Anyway, it was good to have you on the show today.
Better late than never.
We give them a little taste of what happens on Hollywood and China.
Yes.
Maybe L Dog will sue Judy share Judy with you. Who's Judy?
His blow-up doll.
Oh! Oh, yeah, L-Dog has that blow-off doll, and he has the Proud
Hooligan shirt on it.
Hell yeah, I love that, man. That's awesome.
The blow-up doll's name is Judy.
Oh, my God, do we get freaking nasty, don't we, man? That's why they got to go on the Discord server.
Oh, Discord, yeah.
And they got to join the Throttle Club.
They got to join the Throttle Club so they can get on the Zoom calls, because after the first 15 minutes of the Zoom calls, it gets nasty.
You know what?
Or you can see Big D's butt.
Yeah, Big D, showing everybody his ass and stuff like that. I wish you women would show some boobies. That's only right. That's only fair.
I ain't got none to show.
Well, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, you mean the other ones in there?
Yeah, the other ones.
Oh, okay.
I think that is perfect. I think we need to see that kind of stuff.
I won't say no to that.
Well, I know you won't. We got the titty pics in the room and Discord.
And now you got your strip club in there.
I got the strip club in my Discord to see some nice strippers. We got a lot of eye candy in there.
Yes, we do.
We just got to get them to it's a picture only room, make a comment or two. Don't hold the damn chat in there. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, as Big D says, you can come look at his hairy ass.
No, thank you.
Big D is one of the big supporters. And yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. That women are now using that to deny sex to their loved ones. It's a sad state of affairs. Hollywood started a trend.
Oh, Lord. Do I have to do that trend on TikTok?
Right.
It's where all the trends end up. I don't know.
Exactly. Anyway, appreciate you guys coming on. Appreciate our guest, China Doll. That was awesome having you around. Tomorrow we are back to some biker news. We're going to have some fun on that. Don't forget to listen to us over on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff. But right now, a message from our sponsor. Portable, reliable, and professional cleaning. Class Act Cleaning was opened in September of 1996. Class Act Cleaning is fully insured and bonded. Class Act Cleaning believes if you can do more for the customer, you should. So if you're ready to try a company in the Cedar Rapids area that will go the extra mile to make sure you're satisfied and happy, give us a call for a free quote. Class Act Cleaning and Janitorial Service, 319-261-0895. Rock on! I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one, man. We'll see you tonight.
Get your hat, Jack.